Alright, so as usual, we have been to see our good friend Lord British. We have donated blood at the healer. And now I guess while we wait for the moon gate, we can just save our game here. And now, we're going to head back up to Minoc, which is going to be a full moon on the right, which is going to take a little while. So I'm not going to make you sit here and wait for me. So I'll see you guys when we get up in that general direction. Alright, so we haven't been to Minoc for a long while, but the moon gate takes us right up to the northern portion of the map. And Minoc's just right around the corner here. And this is where I think we recruited Julia, if I'm not mistaken. And the poorhouse is just right over in this general direction. So they said that Jude is a beggar. So I don't recall who Jude is. This is Bob the beggar. I guess while we're here, we might as well give some money. 30 gold pieces. Okay, is this him? Gimbal. I guess we can also give to this person. Okay. Now, must be one of these people then. A ragged soul named Jude. Perfect. There he is. Alright, and so now we have the prompt for the skull. So let's ask. Oh no. So before he was saying he wanted to redeem himself, according to our notes, because it used the skull. Holy smokes. So he says, if I help thee, wilt thou swear to only use it at the mouth of the abyss to destroy it? Yes. So it can be found at latitude PF and longitude MF on the darkest night. Oh my goodness. Okay, so skull is PF and MF. I'm not even sure I want to go pick it up right now, because what happens if I'm just scrolling through my menus in a big flurry and I accidentally use it or something? Man, oh man. Okay, so he doesn't tell us anything else except that, and he doesn't want our gold. Huh. Okay, well now we know where the Skull of Mondain is. Somebody ditched it somewhere. So it's another one of those fun searching for things in the Moongate timing. They're my favorite. Okay, well now that we have been here, let's go back to Lord British's castle and test our theory about whether or not that secret door in the castle is going to be the entrance to Hythloth. Because if that's the case, we're just going to do more dungeon crawling. I guess too, we should also pop in Britain and make sure that we get some food, because we're going to be in trouble going dungeon crawling without very much food. So I'll pop down to Trinsic and then make our way back up north, and I'll see you guys when we get up to the castle. Alright, so I have done a couple of quick detours on the way back up here. So I went off to pause and I got a whole bunch of different reagents for some spell making, just in case we're going to end up back inside of a dungeon, right? We want to make sure that we're nice and stocked up there. That's why you'll notice we have no money left. The other thing was that I took a little trip over to Skara Brae and got some more food as well. Because again, if we're going to be in the depths of the dungeons, potentially, we don't want to run into a situation where we're not going to be able to eat, because then we're going to die a slow and horrible death. So let's just save our game here before we head in. There we go. And let's go and find out if that strange back door to the castle actually does go down into Dungeon Hythloth, as speculated by some people over at Bunkadier's Den. We don't really know if we can trust these people. So I'm just taking some of the secret walls back to the back of the castle where we'll find Landry. And Landry was very, very much a naysayer. He said, pretty much, don't go in there. He's a grim shepherd who's saying, we're here to warn you. Similarly to that evil mage who was like, don't go in the forest, except inside the forest were only good things. So anyway, he's fine, but he says, we must go back. And the warning is saying that ahead lies a perilous place. And once thou enters, thou may not return whence thee came. Wilt thou go on? Yes, then thou art doomed. Well, is that so, you negative Nancy? Okay, let's go in and see what happens to us. So here's that locked door that we stumbled across a long while ago. So we're going to use a key. And there's a set of steps. And all that's left to do is take them. So here we go. And it looks like we're in some sort of dungeon. That's the dungeon music. Alright, so we're going to cast light. Oh, darn tootin', are we ever inside of a dungeon? Where does this go? Level 2. Level 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay then. I don't think this is the way that I'd like to do this. So let's just use a gem here. And see what's what. Okay, so this is all that there is to the floor, and it looks like it's just a bunch of terrible fields. So instead of going to the 8th floor and working our way back up to this point, I think it might be worthwhile, potentially, to just use the down spell and go down to the 2nd floor, because there's really nowhere to go from here. So let's do that. So we'll cast down to go to floor number 2. Alright, so now we can start exploring a little bit and see what's what. So I'm guessing this must be Hythloth. Where else would it be, right? Like, there's a dungeon behind a secret door in a castle, and that's pretty much what we were told. So we might as well peruse our way through here and see how it goes. Hopefully we don't die a terrible death. So this just seems to be a big square, and it doesn't look like we can actually get into this center area. So let's just go up here. And we'll keep fighting a lot in these places, and you guys will see Mariah is now just like this super powerhouse. With this magic wand that we bought for her, she's probably one of my favorite party members because she's completely reliable now. She also did level up when we went to go see Lord British, so she's now at level 4, so you'll see that her MP increased by 2, which means that we can cast more spells, which is always helpful, for sure. Come here, Mr. Bat. It's time for you to die. Alright, so no gold. So this brings us to level 3. Oh, and we're gonna fight some slimes, apparently. I just want to go this way and then maybe head back after, because we didn't finish exploring that floor that we were on. Where does this go? Actually, maybe before we go too much further, we should go back. I don't know, I'm never really comfortable with going too far without making sure that I've explored the entire floor. This guy's just at a really bad angle here. Oh good, he came out. That's a good thing about having projectile weapons, is that you rarely have to run into enemies and you don't end up dying a really bad death. Do we want to keep going forward or do we want to go back? I think I want to go back for a moment. I'm a little bit nervous about going forward and then missing out on whatever else is on this floor. The floor below us. So let's just go back for a moment. We'll see what's at the end of this hallway first before we go anywhere. Oh, another set of steps. And a whole bunch of spiders. Hang on a sec while I vanquish these guys. Okay, so we've been poisoned, which is not unexpected. Okay, so this also goes to the 3rd floor. Well, this floor is much shorter. Wait a minute. Did we just loop back around? I think we did. So these 2 sets of stairs just go in a circle. Okay, so I guess we are going this way. We're gonna fight this fight again. Okay, so the other thing I'm gonna do is just try my best to make sure that we walk over every single square in all the rooms before we go too far. And that's just to make sure that there's no hidden passageways that we're gonna be missing out on. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any secret passageways here. We've stepped on every single square in the room. And then we'll just rush everybody out of the top here. Okay, so a tiny little room here on the 3rd floor. It doesn't look like there's any passable walls. So we can just keep going this way. And we're gonna have to bring everybody up here. The electrical fields that are there actually can't be shot through. So we're gonna have to dispel those before we can continue. So Hun, so this is Dupree, he has 33 MP, so we can cast Dispel this way. And Dispel I think costs 20, so we gotta get Dupree out of the way for the next one and slowly move Hun over, I guess. There we go, we'll just scoot everybody to the right for the moment. We'll line some of our stronger characters up behind Hun so that we can shoot that red dragon whenever we can get in there. There we go. So now we're gonna go in there and destroy him. Okay, we got him. Now, I'm pretty sure if we go up, I think it's just gonna loop around. So I'm inclined to... Oh no. Lava fields. I guess that was a trap that we stepped on there. But anyway, I'm inclined to get everybody to go to the left instead of going up. So I'm just going to get these chests and slowly scoot everybody out of this place. So bear with me while I manage the party. Okay, and thank goodness that we still have somebody that has lots of MP back here. Okay, and thank goodness that we have somebody with lots of MP that we sent back here so that we can dispel these fields and not sustain any damage trying to get out of here. There we go. So now we can leave. We got lots of good money and we're slowly going to gain our MP back as we go. So let's have a look at this floor and see how everything is looking. So a pretty big area. Oh, I wonder if we had gone up there, if that's like some kind of pond that's going to be nice. Like a healing pond potentially, but it could also be a poison pond or some other terrible pond. So I think I'm inclined to keep going the direction that we're going in. I think we're still in pretty good shape, so I don't know that we need to worry too much about going to these restorative waters. But it did look like there might be an orb around here, so maybe we'll try to go there next. Now, from what I can recall from when I streamed this, the orbs in this particular dungeon are really, I guess, advanced, so to speak. So with an orb, you can get increases to strength, dexterity, and intelligence. And if you get increases to 2 stats, for example, you lose 400 HP. If you get increases to 1 stat, you lose 200 HP. But if you get increases to 3 stats, you lose 600 HP. So what kept happening to me was that my characters kept getting killed because I'd accidentally kill them getting these orbs thinking that I would be, you know, improving them somehow. And then we get roasted. So I think, for the moment, the only person that can really get these types of increases is Hun. And we may or may not want to give her all of the increases, but, I mean, why not? We're here, right? So, it'll just take a lot of getting orbs, going down to 100 or less HP, and then having to heal back up again. So, we'll be patient with it, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. And later too, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to come back to this particular dungeon. Okay, So here's our orb. We right now have 610 HP, which means that we would survive if we took it. So let's search. Who touches? Oh, I guess maybe we didn't have quite enough HP somehow. Maybe it's 800 HP because we got wiped. We are dead. Okay. Let's get somebody to cast some resurrect here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 0 HP. So I'm just gonna have to heal up my character here. Oh my god. There we go. So we're back at a reputable HP. And look at that. It's dark. Oh man. Okay, let's cast light, shall we? Okay. So note to self, probably shouldn't get any more orbs anymore. Because I thought we might be able to get away with that. Because I had let characters that were under 600 HP try them out in my stream, and they kept dying, so I thought, maybe if we're over 600 we'd be alright, but apparently not. So, lesson learned the hard way, I guess. Alright, so we got that chest. We're slowly making some of our money back. And now we're down to level 4 here. So let's go and see what's what. Alright, so another fun room here where we can fight the good fight. So let's do that. We'll wipe all these trolls and orcs out, and then we're going to go in and get some of that treasure. And then we can try to decide whether or not we'd like to go up or whether we'd like to go down from here. Okay, so everybody has been gotten rid of. So we'll send Hunt back in for more chest getting. And I guess I want to send everybody maybe down? Down always seems like a good way to go. So I'm going to just get everybody to leave, and then I'll get Hun to get those chests. Run away. Off you go. Okay, much easier when we just have one character on the screen. So there we go. Got some money. Alright. And we're going to follow our party out here. So let's just have a look at... I always do that. Let's just look at the map for a moment. So again, it looks like potentially a repeating area. So I guess we're going to head down and then to the door on the right hand side. So next time we get into one of those battle rooms, we'll be going to the right. And I guess that's right now. That hallway looked a lot bigger on the map. Although this does seem a little bit fishy. It almost looks like there's nothing in here. And why isn't there anything in here? Kind of gives me the willies. Like, it makes me wonder if it's a trick. Okay. I'm gonna send everybody else this way. Because I'm convinced maybe there might be a secret in this room. Who knows? We're gonna make everybody walk on every single little spot. Just to check. No, it doesn't look like there's anything too special there. Okay, and so another set of steps. And here we are, so no passable walls here either. So we'll go to level 5 here. No passable walls. This goes back to level 4. And then we're going to fight some gremlins here. We might as well just make quick work of these guys. I can't say enough about projectile weapons being such a plus in these cases. Okay, that was a sleep trap. Where does this go? Back to level 5. Hang on a sec. So we were here. So this was level 4. So we went up here. That brings us back down to level 4. Let's keep exploring this little area first before we go onward anywhere else. Okay, this is also level 4. I'll go back up for a moment. I guess we can kill all of these guys too. Yeah, I'm kind of torn at what to do. Maybe we can try going to the right first and see what happens. We might need to come back. I don't know. That's the thing, eh? When you have multiple stairwells that seem to go all different places, it's often a little difficult to see where you should be going. Alright, I'm gonna shimmy these guys out to the left, and then I'm gonna get Hun to go and open those chests as usual. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any secrets in here. Everybody has gone to the left. More danger. I wonder what those guys are doing there, just lying there. If we can help them or something. Maybe we can, like, throw them a heal or potentially a resurrect. Who knows? Who could say for sure? That's pretty daunting though, you know. I guess they have been saying that nobody has been able to become an avatar yet, and maybe it's because everybody's been lying dead in the bottom of a dungeon. As ominous as that sounds, it might be true. Okay, let's kind of close in on these spiders here. Gosh, Jeffrey doesn't seem to do very much, very often, unfortunately. But Mariah, holy smokes, she's like a powerhouse here. Can I just get around this fish thing, this fish symbol in the middle of this room? That would be super cool. All I need is one guy to just get over there so that we can hit them. There we go. It's so hard to know whose turn it is next. The spider's a good hider. Okay, finally everybody is dead. Okay, and I'm gonna leave my dude who's up top there to go treasure hunting. So let me just shimmy everybody down and out, and then I'm gonna get Dupree to do some of the treasure hunting and try to heal up some folks. Okay, so let's get these chests. Oh, and I'm poisoned. Shit. Okay, we're gonna get chest. At least we're still in battle mode, so we're not receiving any damage for that. Okay, so these dudes, can we cast like a cure? Oh, I can only cast cure on my own party. Might as well do that while I'm in there. What about heal? No, doesn't look like it. Can we cast dispel? That didn't seem to do anything. Okay, I guess we'll just leave these guys. I don't know what else to try. Okay, see you guys later. Hope you're okay. Oh my goodness, this is like super battle room medley here. Let's get rid of these lava lizards. Looks like we're in the heart of the beast. Literally like a lava heart that is beating for us. So after we kill these guys, we gotta make our way around. A single file. And exit south from this room. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna split everybody into two groups. Hope for the best. Alright, bear with me while I tediously get my party out of here. Okay, so that took a long while. But here we go. Alright, so one last stairwell. And we're on to level 6, so it looks like we're going in the correct direction. And here's our first Reaper fight. So let's let it rip. Hopefully this goes okay. These Reaper fights are always super scary. Oh no, we're asleep. What else is new? Okay, next time we get Mariah here, let's cast our Tremor spell. Alright, that got rid of a few of them. I guess we can move everybody up. Kind of, maybe not really. Yeah, there we go. We're poisoned. There you go, Julia. Please feel better soon. And we're not doing too badly. Dupree is kind of in not so good shape, but what are you gonna do? Oh my goodness, 2 Reaper fights back to back. Oh, there's only one. This shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Oh, this one's a little bit more serious, I guess. Alright, Mariah. Let's get you to do some tremor magic. Only 2. It's so satisfying sometimes when you can get like 4 or 5 of them in one shot, where they all just die at the same time. Die, squiddies. At least he's critical now. Yeah, that's right. Wave goodbye. Flail your little squiddy arms. Okay, get chest. Julia, you can get it because you have lots of HP. Just in case the worst happens. Alright, look at it. It's another Reaper. Usually don't encounter Reapers in regular battle like this. Let's try to get everybody scooted over a little bit so that we can get some good shots in on this Reaper. I'm not so worried about the Wisps because I know that they're gonna be moving around quite a bit. They tend to teleport, just like what happened. Now there's one right in front of our faces. Okay, now let's try to get everybody to move up if we can. Oh my goodness. We gotta get people in that little crevasse over there, so to speak, so that we can actually reach these wisps. Can you reach? Oh, there's also mimics here too. I didn't even realize. We just accidentally aimed our shot at nothing. Go figure. I think I want magic wands for everybody. It's so amazing having Mariah just wrecking everything. Okay, so there's mimics in there. We can't quite aim from this direction, so I'm just gonna try to scoot everybody up and over. There we go. Mimic is dead. One more. Mimic is killed. Alright, let's move everybody out. I guess we can keep Jana in here to do our chest getting dirty work this time, because she's at the back of the line. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's any secret trips or traps. There's no passable walls in this room either, so let's continue on. Alright, mages and mimics. Why am I not surprised by this? Oh, we might be in trouble, because we can't actually dispel those fields right now. Let's go out for a sec, I think. I think we actually have to go back a couple more rooms because we don't... No, we don't have any dispels mixed. Crap. I didn't anticipate having so many battle rooms in a row. Hang on. Let me just get back. I'm gonna fight these fights here. And leave. Mix some more dispels, and then I guess we'll come back through to that mage room. So I'm gonna go away for a few minutes and do that, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Alright, so we're finally back to a normal room, and we've been poisoned. Surprise. There we go. And this is one of the things that I haven't really talked much about. But with magic, if you don't have it mixed in advance, you definitely can't use it in battle. So you really need to make sure that you do have that mixed ahead of time in anticipation of requiring it. Well, if screwing up by not having the right magic with us does anything for us, it at least allows us to get more money. So we're back in the mage room where we left not too long ago to fight the good fight and then continue onward. And this is a mimic, I think? Yeah. We don't get to see his little teeth until we get closer though, so Okay, so make sure that that guy dies. Let's just head over there. We can get his little teeth showing. Oh, now he's gonna fight. He's gonna start doing his wiggly dance, his little chest dance. Okay, so we killed him. So let's just head down here. And we're gonna get Hun to cast Dispel. So that we can shoot through this hole and now shoot the mages that are down here. Alright, so we finally killed the Mimic. The other Mimic, I should say. Jeffrey has done a good job at getting our chest. And now we just need to carefully move everybody through these fields without hurting anybody. And get everybody to exit stage right. So I'm just gonna fuss with this. Alrighty. Ooh, here's an interesting room.